Well, hello boys and girls, welcome once again to another episode of Llandudno Street Walks. Well, today we're at the bottom of Austin Street by Bog Island, as we call it locally. But I believe it's Mostyn Gardens. Who knows? Right at the bottom there is the King's Arms over there. We're going to do slightly different one today. I mentioned this street down here before, where you see you got the Range and the Habit tea rooms. So I'm going to have a trip down memory lane, literally, and we're going to have a stroll down John Street. As I mentioned before on previous videos, this used to be a fish retailer at one time. I forget the name of it now. So we're going down John Street. So you can see that. And down there is the old hatch. We used to see the lads boiling the lobsters in the great big baths. And they used to lift me down to have a look when I was little. I haven't been down here for a long time. I don't recall this building being here, because there used to be a little alleyway here. Or this extension bit, I should say. And down here, you used to be able to go through all these. We used to go right through to the other end on our bikes and what have you. This was obviously here before. All these buildings were never used. As long as I've known from a kid, these were all boarded up. They use obviously as storage now. There we go, date there for you, which is now saying Pendragon Drinks, established 2016. Building done in 1880. And this was always the garage for it used to be the Towers Hotel there, which is apartments now. All these down here, can't remember these. See that there, the door with the pulley, would have had the pulley on it for taking stuff up to the warehouse at one time. And all these used to be the coal bunkers. Can you remember the coalman coming down lifting the sacks off? So this brings you eventually up to Charlton Street. See it again there, show you the coal bunkers and the doors. Now this house on the end here, this used to be where a school friend of mine, Robbie Lee's, and his sister Valerie, and his mum and dad, and they had another brother as well whose name I forget. They all lived there. And this is all part of James Payne Suppliers, Tools and Suppliers, and all. This used to be part of their warehouse as well. Yeah, James Payne. All the staff used to go around dressed like Arkwright. And then brown coats. Yeah, it's the back doorway to Robbie's house. Used to go down the steps here into. They all lived in the basement part. There's the side and the back of the Evans Hotel, which will bring us up now to the end of John Street. See, these are little streets people know nothing about. If you're coming on holiday, you're not going to see that, are you? See, there's the end of John Street here. I can remember all these when they were hotels at one time. Down here there's Charlton Mews, that takes you around the back of Charlton Street. And over there is the blue building, so that's the Neville. And that's the front of Robbie Lee's house there. Let's go down now here. That's where Mrs. Jakes used to live there. And that was on my dad's place there. As I've said in previous videos, he bought that for 3,000 quid in the 70s. And we lived in the basement at one time. And up the top, that was my, I can show you, that was my bedroom there. That was another bedroom. And that's where I grew up, in the basement there. Do you ever walk past your childhood home and I just wish I could walk down there now and see me mum and dad. Tell them I love them. That's part of life. There we go. Right, on another note, we'll go down and we'll have a walk by Trinity Church. And I'll see if I can find the foundation stone. Somebody, a viewer mentioned that in a previous question, or comment I should say. I didn't do a night one this week on the Monday, the usual Guinness out into Wetherspoons, because Oxblood, he's away in Gran Canaria. All right for some, isn't it? Gone for 10 nights. So I give it a miss this week, but we'll be back again Monday, no doubt. See, well, this is all car parking now. This was just all grassed over at one time. We all used to play football here, all sorts. And along the ridges there, we used to climb up, see if we could walk like mountain climbing, all gripping onto the stones going along, so you could go the furthest. That was with Brent Humberstone, John Quinn, Graham Farnes, loads of us. Now we're coming up now, here we are, to the side of Trinity Church. I remember that place there is owned by the National Trust now, what it was, it looks a bit empty now. That used to be the Drummond Hotel at one time. There we go now through the grounds. Let's see if we can see this stone somewhere. So we're now, as I say, Trinity Church, or its proper title is Holy Trinity Church, and it was completed in 1872. And consecrated in 1874. But the land it's built on was given by the Mostyn family, Mostyn Estates family, who pretty much run the whole show with Llandudno really at one time, but they still got the Mostyn Estates. I'll just show you it up there now. It's not open at the minute, sadly. Could have gone in, give you the view round, but there we go. Hope the wind's not picking up on this again. It's a bit windy in parts. Still can't see any stone. Let's have a look. Get a bit windy, sorry. See if we can try and cover it. Still no sign. Well, we'll walk around anyway, have a look. Well, there's something here, I don't know what it says. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Right. It's a modern one. I'll try and move my legs out of the way. There we go. I'll hold that there a bit longer. Okay, that's obviously not, that wouldn't be the original one. But perhaps it's been covered over, maybe. Could have been damaged or something, I don't know. To show you around this side. Yeah. I'll keep walking round in case I give up and it's just round the corner, you don't know, do you? But I imagine it would have been round the front or where that one is I've just filmed now. No, I think that's it. Yeah, that must have been it. But it's obviously definitely not a proper foundation stone because, as I say, it was completed in 1872. But there we go. Anyway, we've had a look round there. Hope you enjoyed that. Bit of a short one. Hope everyone's well. I will leave this one here, gazing over at the old Savoy Cinema. Burnt out by fire in 1942 during the war, so they, obviously during wartime, they had more things on their mind than rebuilding it straight away, so they left it till, I think about 1950, some 52 maybe, till it was reopened again. And then it was demolished in 1987. And there we go. Anyway, we'll leave that one here, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell for notifications. And take care, and adios, amigos.